following demonstration uses the fictional Defense Technology Acquisition Agency, DTAA, to walk through a typical organizational scenario. Walter has been a DTAA analyst for 20 years. His current position requires him to log on to 5 different secure networks, physically separated for security, each day. In the past, Walter struggled to manage the multiple workstations, continually moving from network to network and desktop to desktop. Collaborating and sharing information between networks, a vital part of his job, was ineffective. The volume of information and means for moving that information from one network to another, retyping or time-consuming sneaker netting, restricted collaboration between him and those he needed to get information to, such as the warfighter. Short timelines often required Walter to include limited data, leaving out details that could be vital to the warfighter. For example, he couldn't just cut and copy information such as latitudes and longitudes from one network to another, for transposing or fat fingering those numbers was not uncommon, and a simple mistake could mean the failure of a mission or even lost lives. Walter's work area was also very expensive to maintain. Workstations had to be replaced every 3 years, expensive cooling systems maintained, and large amounts of office space and power were required. In one instance, Walter needed to immediately get information from a Predator feed to ground troops. For those ground troops to effectively understand the information, Walter needed to send information from a high-side network to the troops who were on a lower-side network. In order to transfer the feed, Walter had to submit a hand-carried, written request that included multiple signatures. It could have taken hours to receive approval. Once approval was received, Walter would then have to physically copy the information to a portable device such as a USB and then transfer it to a system administrator to copy the data to the low-side network. This process of manually transferring information often forced Walter to face the difficult decision of going around the security process and transferring the information without the proper approval, or following the process, which could cause the mission to fail because ground troops did not receive the information in time. Fortunately, Walter doesn't face that sort of decision anymore. Last year, DTAA deployed Trusted Thin Client, TTC, and Trusted Gateway System, TGS, from Raytheon Trusted Computer Solutions. Now, Walter comes into a streamlined office with a thin client device and one monitor, keyboard, and mouse. TTC allows Walter to simultaneously access multiple secured networks at different classification and sensitivity levels from a single monitor. Each network is accessible via a separate window, and Walter can easily move from one network to another while still accessing his email, chat, printing, and high-end graphics. Raytheon Trusted Gateway System provides Walter a quick and easy two-way data transfer, low to high and high to low, across multiple security domains. TGS also provides a deep content scan to ensure secure data transfer. Rather than hosting applications and data on Walter's desktop, thin client hardware and TTC software enable storage and processing on servers in the data center. This centralization of software and administration makes distributing patches easier, lowers maintenance costs, reduces the amount of equipment to be managed, and reduces recapitalization costs. With server and desktop consolidation, DTAA gained better control of the infrastructure. This not only includes better control of the user data and applications, but better security controls and configuration management by keeping a consistent and patched user environment. In addition to hardware optimization, the use of the TGS quick release, cut and paste, and drag and drop features increases the efficiency of collaboration and enhances information sharing among multiple networks and levels of security in real time. Walter is able to securely, quickly, and efficiently get information to ground troops, no matter which network the information is coming from or going to.